Hi guys, welcome back, Kalclash Fitness. Now for anyone that watched Q&A Friday, the last Q&A Friday, you'll know that there's big changes coming on the Steve Kalclash Fitness family or community, alright? So essentially where we are, YouTube and Steve Kalclash Fitness are not particularly great friends at the minute. They seem to be restricting all of my content. Most of my subscribers aren't getting to see what I want, and even the trending videos that I have losing traction, alright? Which isn't great. And essentially the videos that I love to make are the videos where I interact with you guys, the core community. Alright, so of my 15,000 or 16,000, whatever it is, subscribers, there's a small percentage of people, maybe a couple of hundred people, that really engage with the community, that love to engage with Q&As, that love to get involved in the Kalclash Fitness community on Facebook or whatever it might be, that back and forth. And when I make motivation videos or vlogs or whatever it might be, the more conversational videos like this one, there's a small percentage of people that are interested in hearing that. But what that actually does is brings down my overall YouTube stats. So when I was away from YouTube, believe it or not, my channel was more successful without regular uploads than it was when I make regular uploads. Because the videos that I like to make for you guys are videos that the masses are not interested in. So when I'm just having that conversation with you, when I'm helping you guys with your issues or you guys with your questions, or generally I'm just making motivational videos to get you guys up off of the sofa, not couch, sofa, and out running or cycling or doing something to improve your lives, then most people aren't interested in watching that. They want to see the top 5 videos or reviews of this Vibram or I don't know, reviews of this new bike and things like that. They like to see the more clickbaity videos that go out there and go viral. That's what the general masses want, that's what YouTube wants, and essentially that's what I have to play to in order to widen my net, in order to find the core audience, the people that I actually want to speak to. Alright? But by actually speaking to you, that brings down my rankings in the crazy YouTube world that we seem to have found ourselves in now. So basically, what I'm doing, I'm moving all of my content in which I speak directly to you guys, help you guys and get you up out of bed and running or lifting or doing whatever it is that you want to do, achieving your goals. That's moving over to Patreon. So for the cost of, for 1 cup of coffee a month, essentially, the cost of 1 cup of coffee a month, we'll move over to Patreon for all of the cool content. And this is going to be content for the core Steve Kalclash Fitness audience. Now the link is in the description down below, so please go and check it out. As soon as I get my first subscriber, that's when the videos start hitting on Patreon. And these are the videos essentially that you guys want. So it's going to be either weekly or monthly live chats with Steve Kalclash and the Kalclash community. They'll be on there, and again, maybe it'll start monthly until we build up a bit of an audience, but if we build up an audience straight away, we'll bosh straight to weekly. It's going to be weekly regular vlogs. It's going to be the motivational videos, the videos are basically, there's so many of them and I don't film them because YouTube hate them, of just thoughts or someone said something to me and it just makes me think, geez, people are having to put up with this crap all the time, and there's just something that I want to say to you guys, but then I have to think about, is it going to trend on YouTube, putting in titles, worrying about tags and blah 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 and all this nonsense. Patreon, I don't need to worry about that. I can upload a video and it gets 1 view and it's still it's still a success. Patreon's not worrying about trending or any of this type of thing. So for $4 a month, that's it. You guys get all the content you want. You can ask me questions. I'll respond to your questions in video format. Eventually we'll move Q&A Friday across, but we need enough people obviously to be asking the questions that we can then answer on Patreon over there. So guys, please do support me over on Patreon. We're building such a wonderful community. I need to cast my net wider on YouTube with the videos that are most likely to go viral and spread and people watch them, so that we can find more core people. We can find the non-sheep, the people that are prepared not to be sheep, so that we can reach and convert other people and make them see sense, make them see the light and put them on more of a righteous path where they're making their own decisions, they're interacting with us. Anyone that's now 4 minutes 40 into this video is a core Kalclash Fitness subscriber. Please click on Patreon. Please go and check it out. If you're not interested in it, don't worry. The Kalclash community stuff, the Kalclash videos are still going to happen on YouTube, but we're building more of a community on Patreon for the cost of a cup of coffee, or at least in Brighton it's the cost of a cup of coffee, which is pretty much why I don't drink coffee. Guys, that's what we're going to do, and we're going to build from there. We're going to build bigger, better audiences on YouTube, and we're going to have better, more quality conversation on Patreon. All right, so that's where it's going to be. That's the strategy from now. We've also got the Kalclash Fitness Facebook group, which is wonderful, seeing everybody thrive and achieve greatness on there. That's all I've got to say on the matter. Head over to Patreon, give it a look. If you want to contribute the $4 a month, then go for it. There's also a couple of other things, like you can have one-on-ones with Steve Kalclash, live chats and all that kind of thing. Go and have a look. Go join Patreon. As soon as I get my first subscriber on there, that's when the first video. And who's going to be the first subscriber on there? Very interested to know. There's a few ideas in my head of who's gonna be the first one to sign up, so we will see. But guys, for now, please check it out on Patreon. Please keep it rolling on YouTube. We'll keep it rolling everywhere, because that's what we do. I'm not a sheep, you are not a sheep. Head over to Patreon if that's so inclined to do so, or stay here, whatever. Guys, for now, there's more content coming on both channels. You know what to do by now. Keep it rolling.